What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be having a look into some of those one-to-watch players for FIFA 19. Now, although the majority haven't been confirmed yet, it's a good way to understand if they do get one, is it worth actually investing at the start of FIFA 19? So if you can, drop a like, click that like button, it really does help support the channel. And if you are needing game codes or anything game related in time for FIFA 19, head over to g2a.com, use the code FUJI on that site to get a discount on every single order. And let's go and find out who are some of these one-to-watch players. So we have seen a few of those high-profile goalkeeper signings. Courtois over to Real Madrid, Kepa to Chelsea, and the last one for me is Alisson from Roma to Liverpool. And this is my prediction. I want to see Alisson receive one. Of course, Courtois would be great, but this man has a high chance of receiving it in inform. Really good save percentage. He had a very good World Cup. He was awesome for Roma last season, and Liverpool's defense isn't as bad as people are making out now. So I could see him getting maybe 2 or even 3, or just having a very, very good season and receiving one of those team of the seasons. So Alisson, for me, I think he could be a good investment and not a bad keeper in the Prem. So of course, we've got to balance out a little bit. We have to include some defenders. This man from Barcelona to Everton, Yerry Mina. And when I first saw this transfer, I thought it was amazing, just based off of how well he did in the World Cup for Colombia. From what I'm told, because I don't really pay much attention to La Liga as much as I'd like to, he's not actually that good. And there's a reason why Barcelona got rid of him. But for Everton, and being a powerhouse for set pieces, I could see him getting an inform. I think that's a pretty good investment. I personally would like to pick 1 or 2 up just to keep hold of and see if he does get on the score sheet. Defensively though, and his pace, or the lack of pace, I don't think he's going to be that good to use. But you never know, if you're into that investing, Mina could be a good shout. So I'm probably going to butcher this guy's name. Longley? Is that how you say it? I'm not sure. But this guy knows how to pass it out from the back. He was being molded into that type of centre back. And who else plays that style? Barcelona. Where is this guy transferred to? Barcelona. So I'm thinking that if he does start and he looks like he's one for the future, he could pick up with a couple of informs. And you know what EA are like? They do love to include the lower rated ones just when those SBC or one-to-watch promos come out. They can rig you, cheese you with players like him. But if he does get informs, like I say, it could be a good pickup. You can bet on Juve having some good players, and now we've got a pacey right back to link up with them. Is he gonna get an inform though? Cancelo, maybe like 1 or 2 goals, but really a handful of assists. But it depends when he gets those assists. If it's in a game where he's picked up with 2 and he has a really good match, then yeah, chances are he won't get an inform, but let's hope that he does. Adding to that pace, the defending, the physical, he would be a really good option in the right back position, because this FIFA, Florenzi was too weak. It just didn't really look good in that position. So Cancelo, he may be the saviour. So we do have the first confirmed one-to-watch card for FIFA 19, Lamar. In the video, he was set as a left mid. I was hoping maybe if they released him as a cam, because that's where his transfer card is on FIFA 18, then that would have added a little bit more value. So if he was still getting informs, they would be released as wingers, and this guy would still be in that central position. But he is guaranteed to get at least a couple of informs, man. But the weak foot is still going to be a bit of an issue in my opinion. But then again, if you're looking just to invest in the card, like I say, guaranteed informs, get that Lamar, make those coins. So although Nainggolan hasn't been confirmed yet, I'd be surprised if he doesn't receive one. This guy has the ability to get 2, 3, 4 informs during a season and then finish off with a TOTS card. So I want him to get one. And I think FIFA 19, his rating is going to take a cut though. He's still going to be good in game, but yeah, rating is going to take a cut. And I didn't say that all of these players, their rating has been taken from FIFA 18. So nothing's confirmed. This is just based off of some players that we can invest in. And I think Nainggolan would be amazing. So I've always disliked the La Liga on FIFA because they don't really have those midfielders to suit my defensive style. CDM's a little bit too slow. In the midfield, you've got Paulinho that was only the real playable one for me, unfortunately. But Vidal, he could be the saviour. He's moved over to Barcelona, huge signing. Is he going to be expensive? Of course. New player in the La Liga, actually playable, really good stats, and he could get himself a couple of informs. So Adele, he is a one to watch. Keep an eye on him because his price could skyrocket. So I wasn't a huge fan of this move for Mahrez. I would have preferred for him to get like first team football in a different side, but it is what it is. He's gone over to Man City. In the first game of the Premier League, he was used as a sub, and that's what we should expect. A rotation player, super sub, but he has really good technical ability, and coming off the bench, he could change a game and he could get those all-important goals to receive a team of the season, or even an inform in fact, but he is like a 50-50. So poor old Michy Batshuayi, he's been sent out on loan again. Last season, he went over to the Bundesliga and smashed it. This season, he's going over to La Liga, and I think it's a really good opportunity for him to prove himself. And he's going to get an inform. Come on. He will most likely score like 2 goals a game, get that inform, and there you go. You've made some coins. So for me, that's a really good investment. I'm going to make it on my main account and also on the RTG when I get the coins. So Higuain didn't have the best of World Cups. He actually missed some sitters, but this guy is a guarantee to get an inform. And in the Serie A, he scores a ton of goals. That's just what he does. So he's now moved over to Milan. I would say minimum 2 informs. I'm expecting like 3, 4, 5. It's just crazy. But you've got to keep in mind that Higuain isn't really one of those players that people go crazy over. Like his one to watch is actually a pretty good purchase. Cheap. You get really good stats, but it just depends on how you play and if you can get the most out of him. So another one to watch player that has been confirmed, Ronaldo. CR7 Juve. Awesome that he's gone over to that league. It just adds to it. And this one to watch player is going to be literally the best to go and purchase. And there's going to be stages in which he drops, goes up. And at the start of the game, if you have the coins after opening up a ton of packs or just trading, pick him up straight away. Because that's when his price will slowly but surely go up. Then once Team of the Year comes out, this is my prediction, he's going to drop and people are going to panic sell. But then after that promo, he's going to recover and go back up because his team of the year will be higher rated than the one to watch. So for me, best place or best time to buy right at the very start of the game and then during team of the year. So don't go for the team of the year Ronaldo unless you've got the coins. Go for that one to watch. But what a player. I'm going to buy him straight away. So we've got another one, confirmed one to watch player, Goretzka. And he is the perfect centre mid for me. Bit of pace, well, a lot of pace, good height, can defend, can tackle, decent ability on the ball. And with that one to watch player, I'm gonna purchase on the RTG just so I can sit and hold on to him, get use out of the card, and hope and pray that he gets an inform for Bayern Munich. That could be dangerous. Just one inform and his stats will shoot up. Love it. So this man, Richarlison, has already received himself an inform on FIFA 18. So it's looking promising. 1 game, 2 goals for Everton, relatively cheap inform or just play it on the game, and he has like good potential to receive a couple of informs this season. So not a bad purchase if you have like a couple of coins at the start of the game. So I was saying at the start of the video, EA love to include those lower rated one to watch cards just so they can screw you over when you go and purchase one off the market, put them into the SBC to get a tradable, and you get the same guy. That's Rondon for you. But I expect him to get like 7 to 10 goals this season. Will he actually receive an inform? I don't even know, because Perez, he had like 3 to 4 very, very good games, which you could have argued inform worthy, and he didn't get one at all. So maybe the guy that does the stats and the inform players, he just doesn't like Newcastle. RIP. I wouldn't put it past Schürrle to receive an inform this season. It looks like he's starting for Fulham, and that tells me that he's going to get some assists, he's going to score some goals, and judging by the way Fulham were playing from the match of the day highlights, they look pretty strong in the attack. Really unlucky actually not to come away with something from that game. So with that being said, Schürrle, is he going to be someone that you'd want to use in your starting 11? Probably not. So that's going to like cap off his max potential of how much you're going to be able to sell the guy for, but just for investing alone, could be a good one. This man Shaqiri is looking hungry. When he came on for Liverpool, you can see the sharpness, the determination to fight for his place. And Liverpool have no problems right now, especially in the attack. You've got Firmino, Salah, Mane. It's going to take some doing for him to start over those players. But my God, if there's an injury to Mane, Firmino, anything like that, they've got this guy to fall back on, and he is insane. He's really developed as a player. I'm a big fan of Shaqiri. I wanted Newcastle to sign him, but he wouldn't really come over to us, and it's a shame though. But Shaqiri, hopefully he does well this season and bags himself at least a couple of informs. Get off the bench, make an impact. You know those finesse shots outside the box. He's going to get at least one inform. Right winger from the La Liga, finally. How many times this FIFA have you built a side? You've looked in the La Liga. You've got Bale that is just like too expensive. Carlos Vela isn't really that kind of guy. Williams is not that great. We have Yeltsin Martins, and I love him every single FIFA. At the start of the game, you're looking for that agility, the pace, the overpowered finish, and he's in the La Liga. So it's a good league to link up. I'm ready for him. And if he can get himself a couple of informs, I don't know how he's going to play for Atletico Madrid. But fingers crossed, man. If he does get a couple, he could be like one of those go-to wingers for FIFA 19. So the Serie A has been saved. Keita on loan to Inter in that left wing position. The options that you have now in the game are like Perisic, but then he really requires a couple of informs to be playable. There's something weird about his card. Hopefully they fix him on FIFA 19. You've got Insigne that's too small, too weak. El Shaarawy just isn't as good as he was a couple of FIFAs ago. So Keita is that like go-to cheat beast at the start of the game. I'm really happy with that. Get a couple of informs. That should be sick. And just quickly looking at some of the reserves that I've included, you have Fred for United. I can't really see him receiving that many informs, I'm just saying. But then if he does get one, he's going to be overpriced because he's in the Premier League, he's from Man United, and his pace should be pretty decent, and they would give him some like well-rounded stats. Klassen, maybe he's going to get a one-to-watch card. He could get himself like an inform or so, but I don't think he's going to be like a great investment. Jorginho, I'm looking forward to trying him at the start of the game. He's going to have good ability on the ball. His finishing, not bad, you know, defensively, his pace. I think he's going to be just a really good centre mid to work the play off of. So I'm looking forward to him and seeing how well he does in the Premier League. He already looks pretty strong. De Vrij could be a really good centre back after a couple of informs. And then Blin's gone over to the Eredivisie for Ajax now. So it's a shame that he's moved from United, but it is what it is. What do you think of this prediction? Any players I've missed out that you think are guaranteed to get themselves into the one-to-watch list or lineup for FIFA 19? Let me know in the comment section. Give me your thoughts on also some players that are going to be amazing to invest in. Give other people some help in the comment section. Let's make those coins and let's have a good FIFA. But leave a like, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Team out. Peace.